right, I think we are live.
Live?
Do you guys see us? Anyone in the chat see us before we start?
Oh, I got an ad playing.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I skipped it. I'm sorry.
Okay. Let me just double check. Okay, so you see us? We're good? Oh, yeah, I see us. Okay. I'm going to click that off. Cool. Well, thanks for coming, Froggy.
Of course, man. Thank you.
I'm glad we got to do this. I feel like we've been internet friends now for, I don't even know how long, I guess maybe almost a year.
Yeah, 15 years, 16 years.
Yeah. Well, we have the same mother. A lot of people have told us that, including, I think, your wife here, or Earth Kid. Yeah, so you've, it's so interesting being like internet friends in 2020. Before I got into the toy community, it's not really a thing I had, was like a whole huge group of people that I am friends with but have never met. Like, right. This is our literal first time even talking in person.
I know, it's been like 2 minutes.
Yeah, which is just strange. But yeah, you've been super pivotal in like helping me understand how YouTube works and just like giving me tons of advice. And like, I'm just forever grateful for you. You gave me my first sort of shout out, if you will, when I had less than 1,000 subscribers. And that gave me like my first, that gave me like street cred. It was like, okay, you can watch this guy now. He's cool. So yeah, I'm just forever sort of like grateful. I just want to say thank you to start.
That's awesome, of course. Yeah.
And it's cool that you keep doing that for other people as well. I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to do don't watch these recommendations.
It could work. Also.
That's going to be my thing. Yeah. That'll probably blow those people up more though. Yeah. So the main reason that we're talking today is you are have a vintage show coming out. Hoosier Collecticon 3, right?
Number 3. Yep.
September 13th and 14th in, where is that? What town in Indiana?
Greenfield, Indiana. It's just about 20 miles outside of Indianapolis. So
right.
Like right in the middle of the state.
I have admittedly never been to Indiana. I take that back. I just lied to you. I have a friend in Indianapolis and I crashed at his place for a night or two, but I've never really seen Indiana.
Where do you live? Jersey?
I'm in Jersey.
Okay.
I'm going to make a 11-hour drive out there.
Wow.
Which doesn't compare to like Toy Overdose, who's mentally ill and flying in from the UK again, which is incredible.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard a couple people doing that. There's someone coming in from Ireland.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine that, but that's awesome.
Yeah, I've never been over there to hunt for toys, so it's crazy. So really my first question is like, why do you have a toy show? I mean, it seems like so much extra work to add to your plate. There's so many toy shows already. Why even bother doing it? Like, what is it about this that made you want to have your own show?
Tim and I really just did it out of selfishness, like just a playground in our own backyard, basically.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things where it's like, there are a lot of toy shows, and like every toy show kind of has its identity. And like us personally, like we can find things pretty much anywhere that would fit us.
Yeah.
But then we just kind of thought, well, what if everything fit us? And we kind of did the proof of concept with the original Hoosier Collecticon, which is a year ago now. That was back last August.
Yeah.
With a great response. So then we did it.
That wasn't the snowstorm one, right?
No, but I mean, even that one. So yeah, like it basically got snowed out, and it was still just a tremendous response. Like even with like inches of ice and snow on the ground. So kind of makes us nervous for this next one.
In September, really?
No, like not because of the weather, because the response was so good, even with the snowstorm, that who knows what could happen this time, basically.
Yeah, I will say, even from my end, the amount of people that have reached out that are going is overwhelming. Like I'm going to be meeting people so many people for the first time. We're gonna need to have like little like panic rooms for people to go like have a safe space and be alone for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be incredible though. But like, so what is unique? What's different about this show than any other sort of like average toy show?
Basically just the fact that you won't find anything that was made after the year 1999. So, I mean, you know, like there's the technical definition of vintage where it's 20 years or whatever. So that would kind of blur the lines a little bit, but I think we're just kind of sticking with 1999 and before. So it's, again, and there's nothing against other stuff that falls outside those lines. I mean, I like plenty of that stuff myself anymore, but, just to kind of keep this show with that identity. It's a vintage toy show, period. So, and
that's exciting.
It's kind of it's kind of becoming known as like a holy grail show almost, which, you know, we all hate that word, but but like vendors basically are in competition to bring the craziest stuff, which is really, really fun to see.
Right. Yeah, I saw well, there's like two things happening. One, Tim is doing, who is your partner, Tim, in all of this. I'm not telling you that. You obviously know that I'm telling he's had this WWF style wrestling belt going around, right? And is he going to be handing that out actually? Or is it more a metaphorical, like, this is the best vendor?
I'm pretty sure it's just going to like be a thing where it goes to the winner, and then you know, like a traveling trophy kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then I think he also has a an award for the worst, which is, you know, just in good fun kind of thing, but it's a toilet, I believe.
That's
yeah, it's all in good fun though. I mean,
yeah, of course. And how do you see this show, like looking forward, do you see this becoming like a Kane County, or is it always going to be like a smaller niche thing?
Honestly, I think a lot of the charm is keeping it small, keeping it kind of contained, keeping it from exploding to where it's unmanageable. Which I'm not saying that show is, but it's
a beast. It's a different thing.
Yeah, I mean, I've never been to the Kane County show, but I've heard stories, and it's just an explosive, huge event that's days long, and parking lot trading and hotel trading and just craziness that no one could keep track of everything. But like, I see this being more of a small thing, small but mighty type of thing.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, I think even as I've never been to Kane County either, but I've definitely seen the videos, and it's just so many people and so many buildings, and it's a lot. I think I definitely prefer the smaller shows. I've never been to anything massive, but I like when you can do it in a day easily. Yeah.
I mean, like Great Ohio, I would definitely recommend that one too.
Yeah.
It's I don't know if it's bigger or smaller, but it's a big show, and it's a lot of fun.
Right.
So I mean, I like a tiny show, I like a huge show. It's just as far as this one goes, I think it needs to stay smaller.
Yeah. And how do you guys decide on the vendors? Is it just I mean, outside of the vintage stuff, but
it started off just people that we've worked with, bought from, done business with in the past, just people that we like. Since then, especially like since we grew into 2 buildings, like Tim did a lot of scouting, like at different toy shows. Like he did go to Kane County. And not like, hey, leave this show, come to our show, because
handing out flyers
thing, but just like, hey, that guy's kind of got it, or
you
know, if that makes sense. So he just kind of rubbed a lot of elbows and stuff like that. But like the core, I would say, is people that we've known for a long time. That's like the initial core, and then, you know, bringing on new people after that.
You have any advice for someone who's never been to a toy show, how to like approach going through it?
As a collector?
Yeah, as a collector, someone that's just,
man, I would
like, do you think it's a good strategy to see the whole thing first and then go back to what you like, or There's something I struggle with is you walk in the door, right? First table, you see something and you're like, but if I buy that now, I'm now down that money immediately. And what if there's something better? So it's always like a battle for me to decide.
It's hard.
Buy at the moment or do I wait?
I think you have to buy it when you see it. It's just too many times. I mean, like, it depends how simple or intense or like what you're looking for is. Like, if you're just starting He-Man,
Sure.
don't necessarily buy the first He-Man that you see.
Yeah, there's going to be more.
Yeah. If you want carded Madball's head poppers,
sure,
and that's the first thing that you see, probably just buy it, because you're probably not going to see more of those. So, I mean, you know, like, if it's easy and average, which is awesome, maybe take your time a little bit, walk around, see if there's better prices, see if there's a vendor's attitude that you like more.
Yeah.
But if it's rare, got to buy it.
Yeah. I see people in the chat. Weekend Warrior said to have a list, which is helpful. I usually have a general list, but I almost always abandon it completely.
Yeah.
And then I see John Webb said have a lot of money. So that definitely helps too.
I tried a list one time. It did not go well, so I don't do that anymore.
You did that, I think, in your last video. You had a list. But yeah, you were immediately buying.
Yeah, like Great Ohio, it didn't work. So now I just, like, if something looks cool.
Yeah. I think the problem with your show is that it's all incredible. Like, I'm sure there's going to be your average sort of smaller, cheaper stuff. But like, if you see something you want that is quote unquote like a grail, for lack of a better word, you have to buy. You have to jump on it.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
because it might not be serious collectors are coming to your show.
Yeah. Like, I mean, people are flying in from all over the world, so it's.
Yeah. I mean, VHS Crypt was telling me like crazy stories the last time he vended. Just the amount of money that people just dropped to just scoop up everything. Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's great. It's amazing. It's amazing. So just reminding everyone again, Hoosier Collecticon is September 13th and 14th in Greenfield, Indiana. And the best place is probably to go to your Facebook page, which I have in the description. I guess to get info. You have to buy tickets ahead of time?
No, it's all at the door and it's cash only. So the main show is the 14th. There is an early bird for that show. I think it's at 8 a.m. So it's like $8 for the early bird. I think at 10 a.m. the actual show starts and it goes down to $5. Okay. But for the hardcore people, which they're out there, there's a 3-hour window the night before. I think it starts at 3. You have to double check the flyer. I think it's 3 to 6 p.m. Eastern time. And for the hardcore buyer, they're gonna be there.
Now, what happens if they buy out the whole show?
I was actually just 3 hours. Yeah, I was just talking to VHS Crypt about that, and he kind of reassured me that like these vendors are coming to party, like just because what you see on their table is awesome doesn't mean that there's not another tote of awesome that they're like. So
yeah, and if they sell anything out, we bring out the Funko Pops. Day 2.
Right.
It's completely changed what the show is.
Yeah, kind of changed the rules a little bit.
A little bit of a jump there.
I've never seen something like that happen. I mean, like a lot of big toy shows do the whole like day before kind of like vendor setup thing.
Yeah.
I can't go to all of those, and I've never felt like everything's sold out like at any of these shows. So I don't think that'll be a problem at all.
Yeah, Tim just said 3 to 6 p.m. on the 13th is $50 for getting in early.
First flight, which sounds crazy, but I mean,
people will do it. I'm sure you'll have a line around that building. Yeah, it's exciting. I'm really excited to drive, to go for the. I mean, I've been watching the videos now for 3 years, and I haven't heard a single bad thing about it. And it's just like, it feels like the Super Bowl a little bit of like hardcore collecting. All right, so just switching gears a little bit. I was kind of curious. I was thinking today about when I started collecting. I started with incomplete broken Ninja Turtles that I saw at a store one day and was like, I can't believe people are selling these. This is incredible. You have that moment of that like big wow moment of that nostalgia hit. And then like Star Wars and all the sort of heavy hitters, the lines that everyone knows. And to go from that to now where it's like, that stuff's still cool. I'm still looking for Ninja Turtle monsters and the cave dinos and little subsets of each line. But to me, it's like, if I see the weird stuff, the obscure stuff that I don't even know what it is, I have no clue what it is, like that is what I want to buy and then like research it later. I've done that a few times now. What has that been like for you? Like, I assume that it was somewhat probably similar in a way, because I think a lot of people go through that of like,
I would say that describes my path exactly. I mean, like I still, like if I walk into a flea market and I see a table of like turtles,
yeah,
I still get excited.
yeah,
I mean, and I might still buy them, but
yeah,
but like it, walking into a crazy toy show with like weird stuff that you didn't know existed, there's just an excitement there. It's hard to describe, but I mean that's the stuff you want, the stuff that makes you go, I need to spend some time with this. I need to, like I need to go down rabbit holes. I need to look for YouTube videos or search for old weird Facebook listings about things. And I don't know, there's just something exciting about that. And I go through the exact same thing.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm curious what that is. I don't know exactly what that is. Why we want the unknown.
Boredom, ADD.
Oh yeah.
It's just
that is true. I mean, you do look
around
at a lot of the same things over and over again, and it starts to be like, okay, that's cool, but what else is there?
Right. Exactly.
And actually, that reminds me, like, I constantly feel an imposter syndrome in this like community, because I'm the first one to admit I just am not like an expert on this stuff. I don't think that's why people watch me. I think like I'm always eager to learn and be educated on all of it, but I'm never going to pretend that I know what a lot of stuff is. And I think watching you or like talking to friend like our mutual friend like Sasha or VHS Crypt, like there's a sense that these guys are encyclopedias of this stuff. Mm-hmm. And I see even the things you collect, like you just posted something recently that was either from a doll that was from the 50s or 60s.
Yeah.
To, you love everything to the early 90s, early 2000s. But is that just years of experience knowing this stuff? Or do you really spend a lot of time on your computer researching, or your iPad? I know you don't have a computer, you told me. Like, is it just you're spending a lot of time reading about something, you see something, and then you just like go down a rabbit hole? Or is it just that you've been now doing this for so long that you just know it all? Like even, or like poor boy Steve, like he's always got these things. I'm just like, I have never seen this, and he seems to know everything about it, and I just feel less than.
No, I mean that's exactly how it works. Just like the thing that you mentioned, I posted the picture of the Honey West doll.
Yeah, that was it.
Like,
yeah.
I wasn't aware of a Honey West doll made by that company back in the 1960s.
Sure.
But I saw it. I was like, that's pretty cool. And that price looks pretty good. And that's in really good shape. So I bought it. And then I started reading pages, and I started like looking at old listings, and I started. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it was just, I mean, granted, I probably didn't spend like days learning about like Honey West, but I spent some time thinking that's a pretty special piece because it's in such good shape. You don't see them like that. It's pretty neat that it survived since 1965 in that condition. So yeah, I mean, it's just constant rabbit holes. And then, people like VHS Crypt, or like Poor Boy Steve, like they're my go-to guys. Like, what is your opinion about this thing? Teach me, feed me.
So are you someone that's like in the moment when you're at that table at a flea market, are you looking stuff up, or are you just going on instinct?
Yeah. Just, do I want to spend time with this thing?
Yeah. When's the last time you went toy hunting without a camera?
I've gone to some garage sales and stuff recently.
Oh,
yeah. I've been to things where the I can tell there's no video there, so like I'll put the camera up and like do another lap or something. If I go to a flea market or like a toy show, I'm gonna try to see if there's a cool story to be told.
Yeah, I agree with that. I've been to like 2 toy stores recently where I didn't bring a camera. Mm-hmm. I just wasn't feeling it. I just like was like,
Yeah,
I just want to go out there, and it was just like a really wonderful experience.
it's kind of liberating for sure.
It is a little liberating, and this is only a small amount of people that are going to sort of relate to this, but it was like nothing. It didn't matter. I didn't have to worry about getting the right shots or making sure I was like, I don't know, finding a story. It was really nice. I don't know. I was just curious if you ever did that, because I know you've been posting photos of these antique malls that you found. But I
Oh
know
yeah, because I'm not recording there or anything.
Oh, you're not? Okay, cool.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, you just clearly just love it. So it's not
because it's fun.
Exactly. Yeah, it's still so fun.
It's still fun.
Yeah. How do you balance like reselling versus keeping stuff?
It's a hard one.
Because you spent, like, when you resell, it's something I'm learning now is how many people, like really hardcore collectors that are spending a ton of money, is that they're selling a lot of stuff in the background, or they're doing big trades. And that's not something I knew in the beginning. I just thought everyone was like crazy rich and everyone just like had boatloads of cash that they could just spend on toys. But there is, I mean, some people are obviously, but there is a lot of work going on just to get to that point to buy a thing.
Yeah,
I mean, wondering, for you, what that's like.
Really, really hardcore collectors that don't do any sort of selling, like I think that's probably more rare than.
Yeah.
I mean, I think most do some sort of like selling, whether it's to upgrade or just they'll buy a whole collection because they want those two pieces.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think it's a lot of people don't think about it, but I'm pretty sure that that's more the norm than not.
Right.
In a lot of cases, at least the people I know, like the people that I deal with and have experience with.
So is that kind of always on your mind when you're out hunting? Like if you see stuff, you're thinking like, okay, can I just flip this so I can get this other thing or whatever, or this is good trade fodder, or
kind of depends where I am. Like,
fact?
It's hard for me to have that mindset like at a toy show, because like at a toy show, I'm just basically strictly thinking, what do I want?
Yeah.
But I mean, like at a flea market, you buy a table full of turtles. like I'm not going to display a table full of turtles.
Sure, yeah.
But I know people that like turtles, and I know those people have other things that I like, and so kind of depends on the venue,
right? How
my mind's working at any particular time.
Well, I think specifically with toy shows, like it's harder to get amazing deals.
Yeah, I mean, like why would you?
Right. Yeah. That's not the best place to go to like flip stuff.
Yeah,
flea markets exactly. You have some good flea markets by. I have some crazy flea markets by me, and I didn't know they were crazy until people started telling me, like, I don't know where you're going, but we don't have anything like this by me. Mm-hmm. But you have a few that you like, kind of honey pots that you go back to.
Sure. And I was the same way. Like I didn't think that they existed. I hear a lot of comments about how people don't have those places, and I think that probably more places have them than what people think. Yeah. It's just finding out about them, knowing the right people that have been there, or knowing like how to look at listings on Marketplace and just kind of see that these places are out there. It's just they might not be on your radar.
Yeah. I think I've talked about this before, that I think we create a false sense of every flea market is incredible every time you go, because they're seeing the video version of it,
Yeah.
I'm not going to post a video where I go out and there's no toys there.
I've tried it. They don't. Yeah, they don't go over that.
I've tried. They hate it. Like I was out with Gen X Jason once, and either he or someone else was telling us that someone saw the video from the flea market that we go to, and they drove up from Maryland, just like, an 8-hour drive, and they got there and it was like a crap day. Like there was nothing there. Like it broke my heart that someone would like go that far and win to a flea market. Mm-hmm. Because it's just, it isn't always a hit.
I mean, they're hit or miss by nature, like by definition. Mm-hmm. It could be anything. I mean, like you'll start to know people that maybe vend it at these places.
Yeah. Definitely.
And then you'll kind of find out like their social media, and so like you can kind of know like, hey, they might be there today.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go check it out.
Yeah, I also see like Weekend Warrior just said this in the chat. Like flea markets, a lot of them are not what they were in terms of price. Sometimes I go and I really score with like $50 in hand and I leave with incredible stuff. And other times it really feels like you're like just like shopping on eBay. Like the prices are crazy.
I think there's a sweet spot to that though. Like I put a lot of thought into this recently.
Yeah.
I think my favorite type of flea market table is one that's quality stuff that I like.
Yeah.
That's priced higher, closer to retail, because a lot of those people soon realize that they're not going to sell it for that, and then the deals start flowing from that table. I've just experienced that quite a bit.
Yeah.
So it can work.
Right.
You just got to be patient with it sometimes.
You always got to haggle. Like a new thing that's been happening to me recently is I get a lot of comments where people are angry that I asked for $10 less than what they're charging. Yeah. And it's like, that is the norm though at a flea market or a toy show, is to talk price. Like, and sellers it's built into their price. Like they're going to charge you more than that, knowing you're going to haggle. And so that's like a skill set for sure that I think you have to learn over time is working out those deals, because it's hard. And especially if you're, like an introvert and you don't want like that kind of, it's not conflict, but it is sort of, it could be a conflict of asking someone to sell something for less. It's a little scary. Yeah, but flea markets have been my favorite lately. I have the most fun at flea markets because that's where you get, like, you can buy toilet and you can also buy.
Yeah, like you really just don't know.
You never
know what's going to be there whatsoever.
It's always so exciting. Someone had asked a question. I think it was the usual idiot. I couldn't find it this morning. And he wanted to know, what are some major toy lines that everyone seems to love that are just classics that you just cannot get into for whatever reason it is? I know me and you have both separately talked about Transformers. And I had him as a kid. I loved him as a kid. I just couldn't get into it. And then I found Soundwave one day for $10. Wasn't complete. And I was like, I've always loved Soundwave, so let me pick that up. And then I found this video of me as a kid opening up a toy, and it was a Transformer, and I tracked it down recently, and now I bought Nightbeat. Okay, so that's 2 Transformers. 2 days ago, I went out, and I was at a toy store. There was like a little one, I forget the name, one of the G1s. It's like, hey, let me add that to the collection. Now I have 3 Transformers, and all of a sudden, I'm like collecting Transformers now. I don't know what it is. Sasha's in my ear telling me, because he's a Transformer. He's always telling me how great Transformers are. But yeah, what are there, like, any of the other classic lines that you just, for some reason, you just can't get into?
D&D, I can't get into too much personally, like on a
There's a couple
level.
Pieces. I'm with you there. There's a couple pieces like the what is it? The snake? Is it the play set?
The Fortress of Fangs. Yeah,
like, that's badass.
Yeah,
like I love that, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know much about the line.
What else? G.I. Joe, I have a lot of trouble with.
But you've been collecting it, haven't you?
A little bit, but I kind of lost interest.
You tried.
I think what else. See, there's a lot of things too. Like I've kind of shifted to. I no longer care about completing any line, so that kind of opens me up to being excited about like 1 or 2 pieces from a line. Like I could have this piece. Like I could have an Optimus Prime in my collection. And not care about getting Megatron kind of thing. It's which I do have Megatron. I love Megatron.
Megatron's best. Yeah.
There's like 3 Transformers I like.
Yeah. Do you have an all-time favorite score from a toy hunt that you can remember that was like a real unbelievable moment for you?
Probably. Oh man, there's a few. First Muscle Mutt, definitely. Yeah. Definitely that one, as far as a toy hunt goes.
You still excited about your Muscle Mutt when you say it?
Oh, so much.
Yeah. Okay.
So much. Yeah.
Yeah.
My Monster shell.
Sure.
That was very exciting and continues to be exciting.
And you just got the...
I just got the machine, just randomly saw it like in a little store here locally. I was like,
For real?
That fits. Yeah.
Wow.
So
that's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the store was like an hour away, and I was meeting some friends there to buy some stuff from them. Saw it. And I was like, I bet that might fit. And the guy was like, take it for $100. I was like, okay.
Sold.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Chris just said, don't you have a mental block on Barnyard Commandos?
Who, me or you?
You.
I got all of Series 1 as far as Barnyard Commandos go.
Okay.
I traded King's Caves, some other stuff.
He's got crazy stuff. His collection is insane.
Yeah, and then he sold a bunch, but it's getting crazy again.
Yeah.
He's starting over.
That's how it goes, right? Yeah. Yeah, for me, like going back, just like Mask stuff. I don't like
Mask.
G.I. Joes, those are all kind of similar though, similar worlds. Something about it, I don't know what it is.
Like personally, as a kid, like I always had weirder, cheaper stuff. So I mean, like Mad Balls, like Garbage Pail Kids. So I mean, like I didn't have G.I. Joe, I didn't have Mask.
Yeah.
So
do you think that's why bootlegs are getting so big, because of the do you think people are connected to it, that it's like the dollar store stuff they got as a kid, or do you think it's just that people are bored?
I think so. I mean, I kind of think that's huge. I think that's what it's anchored in at the very least. Probably not all encompassing, but if you have that initial spark, it's probably because maybe you had stuff like that as a kid.
Yeah, just like the offshoot turtles that grandma bought you.
Yeah.
She was doing like a nice thing on Christmas, and it's,
Big Lots and Dollar General and stuff like that.
Yeah. Trying to see what else I have here for you. Okay, so a huge part of why we all know you is obviously YouTube. And I was wondering, like I've been watching your channel now, I guess probably a year and a half. So I'm not like, I wasn't the cool kid that knew you back when. Do you remember the first time you went out and you were like, I'm gonna take a camera with me to this garage sale or whatever it was?
Do I remember the first time? I tried it first with thrift stores.
Okay.
And it was just really weird because I was scared to talk.
Sure. Yeah.
So then I would do like these weird like voiceover things, and it was just like, oh, this is awful. But I would still post them because that's what you do on YouTube. You just trial and error.
The talking part is that's the hardest part to like get over, I think. Especially.
But then like garage sales are a little nicer because at least there's someone there to have a conversation with.
Totally. Yeah.
Kind of like, good morning. Like, how are you today?
Yeah.
At least there's that much. But no, I don't really remember the first time.
So then what was the change of just like going from hunting to like wanting to do videos?
I don't know. I just
like for me, it was a creative outlet. It was like the stuff I was doing professionally, creatively, I was just so sick of, so bored of. And then like pandemic happened and so much changed in my life. And so I did like a TikTok of posting VHS tapes I found at a Goodwill or something. And, not exciting at all. Not even cool VHS tapes, just. And then it was like, okay, that's interesting. Maybe I could do a YouTube video of just showing off a talking ET toy that I have, like 5 minutes of me just talking to it. And then it was just like an almost immediate snowball of, well, that was pretty fun. And even though no one saw that, no one will ever see that. It was a really fast snowball into putting effort into making better videos and researching more, and then like discovering you and discovering like Pixel Dan and Ed's Retro Geek Out and all these guys that had been doing it for years that I didn't even know about, and seeing what people were doing. So yeah, I'm just curious, like why? Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you've been asked this before, but what made you start putting all this stuff out on video and into the public view?
I think there's probably something to that. My background is music, so like I was always like writing songs and recording songs. So like there was always a product of like that came from the creativity. And then as I got older, you know, like working a regular job and just blah, 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 like that was kind of gone. So probably making something that I could at least call artistic. I wouldn't necessarily say it's art, but you know what I mean? Just like having a product to focus that energy into. I'm sure there's something to that because I didn't have that for a long time. Kind of after I not gave up music, but stopped like trying to play shows or like trying to make records or whatever.
Were you in bands or were you doing stuff on your own?
In bands.
Yeah. What kind of bands? Like all just rock based or were you?
In high school, like punk rock, but then like in my 20s, it was indie rock, I guess you would say, like Bright Eyes, Modest Mouse type, you know, underground type stuff.
We talked about this before, and this is totally off topic, but are you excited for the new AFI record? Have you heard the single?
I did hear the single. I love
departure.
AFI and always have. My wife and I have seen them countless times in concert.
Yeah.
But I've not been excited about an AFI record for decades.
No, I mean, we still listen to the same things we were listening to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Something about this single though. I don't know what it is. It's like, it's super
pretty good.
Super interesting. Makes me want to hear the rest, but yeah. Anyway, all the AFI heads in the chat. I wonder if there's anyone, there's been a whole bunch of questions. I don't know if, trying to see if anyone had anything.
I'm bad at this part.
Yeah.
Any collections you guys regret buying?
This isn't a regret, but I tried to get into Arco the Otherworld. I bought a handful and like 3 weeks later, I was like, nah, it's not working for me. I sold it off.
I do like the castle. That's pretty cool. Like the
castle. I didn't buy that, but the castle is amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, but the figures, they don't do much for me.
Yeah, I like bendy stuff, but I don't know. Something about it. I just didn't seem to care.
It's hard to display, I think, bendy stuff.
Just to even stand them. Yeah, it's just like
they fall all the time.
It's a nightmare. Yeah. I really did want to get Frogacuda. Frogacuda. He was cool. Was there anything you bought that you were like turned around on?
Trying to think. Not really collections that I buy for myself, but like if I do one of those deals where I buy a big collection based on a couple pieces that I want, there's been times that I regret buying the rest of it. I just kind of just wish I would have just bought like those two pieces and paid up for them, because you just end up with junk a lot of times.
Totally.
And junk is a mental block, and it's a time suck. And I'm just learning that more and more. Like you'll see the pictures of people that buy like a bunch of stuff and like it looks really exciting, which you know, I've posted those pictures too.
Of course.
But to me, those pictures are starting to look more and more like a waste of time. Like I don't even want to be that person, because I mean, so that's kind of where my regrets lie.
Someone was asking, what is there anything specific about D&D that you don't like? Like, what is there?
No, it's like when I say I don't like it, like I just mean it's not something I don't not like it.
Yeah.
I just don't like it. I mean,
you don't like collecting it.
Yeah, it's just not something I'm into, never have been.
Yeah. One thing I wanted to ask you, which is I think an interesting thought is, and you have kids, I have a daughter and I have a son on the way, actually, early December. Shout out to the future son. Are they going to be hunting their toys in 25 years, in 30 years? Is my daughter going to be tracking down the Bluey toys that she's played with? I actually think no, and I don't really know why. I think it's because of the way toys were marketed to the 80s, 90s kids and how huge of a place in our lives they were, like action figures. I've talked to my mom about this, how, she didn't have that stuff in the 60s and 70s. And well, it started blowing up in the 70s, the 80s, but that wasn't a thing. She didn't grow up with like a desire for toys. So I don't know. I don't know if the quality is there to last, because things are made just like fast, cheap plastic, I don't know. It's just interesting. I'm trying to imagine the toys they have now. And like, I'm trying to think ahead, like, should we be saving, certain things that like my parents definitely didn't save for her in case she really wants it one day? I
can't even visualize like what the items are. Like, does your daughter, does she get into things beyond plush? Because my kids can't get past plush.
Plush is huge.
That's everything to them. Like,
she loves Barbies for sure.
Yeah.
Bluey toys are kind of gone now, but really into that for a while. She loves my stuff. I mean, she comes into this room, breaks things, tears it apart, and it's annoying, but I also love it because it's really cool to see her play with the stuff that I love. So she does love toys, but I don't know. I think if anything, people will still be hunting the 80s and 90s. And then I think early 2000 stuff is going to start hitting hard in the next 5-10 years.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's starting to push through some already.
Definitely. Yeah.
Like, even I'm kind of like tearing down my walls a little bit, which I was pretty hardcore against, but I mean, there's some pretty cool stuff in the early 2000s, honestly.
Yeah, for sure. Totally.
Yeah. I kind of don't know where it stops though, but I kind of think you're right. And I think as far as the 80s and 90s go, I think there's quite a bit of time left for that stuff.
Yeah. But I think it's a special 20 years that has a serious hold on us.
Yeah.
That I don't know if that'll exist in younger generations. And for it, sorry, go ahead.
No, just like so many toys now also, like if I walk down like the Walmart toy aisle, it's a lot of stuff that is pretty recognizable as far as the 80s and 90s go. I mean, there's
for sure.
Motu, G.I. Joe, and Star Wars. That's
totally. I mean, I don't buy a lot of modern, but I bought those Hasbro Ecto Glows because I know I'm not going to spend the money on those figures anytime soon. And that was for, I mean, they're not making that for kids. They're making that for us.
Right.
VHS Corp said they're going to be, in 25 years, they're going to be collecting apps, reissues of apps, because everything's digital. That's actually a really good point, though.
Yeah, well, I have an iPhone from 2015.
Yeah, for real.
Wordle on it.
Okay, so let's see. In terms of just your channel in general, where do you see it going in like 5 years? Have you thought about that, or you just go day by day, week by week?
Yeah, I don't think I can think about it. Like I couldn't have predicted this. So I want to keep doing things as long as people allow me to do things, and I just want to keep having fun doing it and learning things.
Have you thought about doing a second channel ever?
No, I couldn't.
Yeah. I honestly, like, I don't know how Pixel Dan, he's got the 2 channels. He's got multiple kids, full-time job. Yeah, like, I don't know how he's juggling that. It doesn't exhausting. Yeah. It
doesn't register in my head how that's possible.
Power to him, but yeah, I don't even know what it would be.
Oh, like Matt from Toy Addicts, who has like 15 channels.
Wow. We could have a whole other chat just on that.
That's insane.
All his undertakings. Okay, so I wanted to wrap this. I don't want to have this go like too crazy long. Okay, one last question from people, and it's something I see a bunch, is any suggestions for starting out on YouTube? For me, my suggestion would be, because I get asked that a lot, is you just have to do it. You have to not worry about quality. You have to not worry about if people are going to watch it, because the answer is they're not going to watch it. And you have to, and this goes with so many creative aspects, the way to get better is to fail. And so like your videos are going to be crap. And that's actually a good thing, because that's how it's going to get so much better. So if I've had the issue of sitting around waiting for things to be perfect, and then actually I just never do it. And it's not going to happen until you do it. So you just got to put something out there. That would be my advice.
That's the exact advice I always give. I mean, basically just put up video number 1, because if you get traction on video number 20, the longer it takes to put out video number 1, it's going to push video number 20 back that much further. It's just, just be prepared to look stupid and be okay with it, because
that's like, doing this stuff has changed how I feel in the real world of not caring so much anymore what people think about me, because it's like YouTube will break you if you allow it. Like, I mean, you know, I've seen the comments you get, and like I'm starting to get them the more I grow, just like the nasty telling me how stupid I am, essentially, over everything.
And it's crazy how like one nasty comment can make you not even aware of the 120 awesome comments that you just got too. It's like you have to really get through that.
Yeah, you just got to fight through it. And I've heard that from like people that are very famous, you know, artists who will, that's all they'll focus on is the one comment they saw that was like,
I bet, hey,
your face looks weird there. And then all day they're in the mirror, like worrying about their face, you know. But you know, what can you do? You just kind of go through it. I wanted to, how we started the show was talking about you shouting out me, and you've been kind enough to like shout out some other people. And it's helped everyone, I think, that you've shouted out, at least. Like, I didn't realize you shouted out, well, now Gen X Jason. I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
That gave him a huge boost, and Earth Kid and me. So I just wanted to take this time to like point out a few channels that I've been into. And these are all people that have like, I obviously love a ton of channels. These are people that, as far as I know, haven't gotten shout outs and haven't gotten like a boost. The first one, which is like, he's been on TikTok and stuff for a while, is Every Single Muscle. I don't know if you know him, but has now been doing long form videos on YouTube. Really great toy hunting, great like deep dives into toy history. They just did a whole episode on Bone Brigade, which I didn't know about, a 90s toy line. So definitely check out, I'll put all these in the description after. Every Single Muscle, That Weekend Warrior, really great toy hunts, really great editing, like, which I'm always like paying attention to as an editor. And again, like deep, like their last video was, what was it? Like Halloween picks from movies, music, video games. So not just toys always, which I think is cool. And then the last one I would shout out is Killer Carp, who you probably follow on Instagram. Maybe he's got a good following on there. He's like a Battle Beast lover, Nintendo, Food Fighters. But today he's finally doing long form. So he's done shorts, and I've seen it, and it's his like intro, doing a collection tour. I think it's like 2 p.m. today. It comes out. Killer Carp. I can't recommend it enough. He's very handsome too. That obviously helps. That's not something that I am privy to for why people watch me. Yeah, I would shout out those three. Those people just haven't had the shout outs as far as I know. They're still kind of small. Do you got anyone or?
Weekend Warrior was in my head.
Yeah.
I've been watching his videos a lot. I'm familiar with every what is it?
Every Single Muscle.
Yeah. I didn't realize that he had a YouTube channel. So
yeah, it's pretty new. It's pretty new. More on TikTok and Instagram and stuff.
There's some that I've put on my list to check out, which that seem like they'd be right up my alley. It's just, I haven't had time to start yet. But is it David Apuzzo? Is that? I don't know if I said that right.
Yeah.
But he seems to have very similar taste to me. So
yeah. Mad balls and weird stuff.
Data Work.
Oh yeah, that's another great one, and he's like a super nice guy. I've been chatting him a bunch.
And is it Rob's Collectibles?
Oh yeah, well,
yeah.
Rob and Bob are awesome, and the collectible show.
Yeah,
I recommend watching them.
I'm bad with titles.
Yeah, me too. I don't remember anyone's names. It's really bad, but they're just like, it's just watching two best friends go. Like, that's one thing I don't have, is like a constant partner to go out with, and it's really fun to watch them just have a blast, like looking for toys. It's infectious.
Yeah.
And they're also great. They own a shop in California.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they get crazy stuff. Oh, and then one that's like, if you just really like a lot of close-ups of like just crazy stuff, like at toy shows and everything, Reese.
But yeah, Reese is awesome
too.
Yeah. He's been kicking around for a while.
Yeah,
he's one of the first guys I started watching too.
Like it's like you're at the toy show. So.
Yeah. That's great, and they're all doing their own thing. It's exciting to see all these channels kind of like blow up. Probably thanks to you. You know, you're paving the way of doing this sort of like toy hunting. I don't know if anyone was toy hunting really before you. I mean, people are doing toy videos, but toy hunting, I don't know if people were doing it before you.
Well, I think there were. I didn't know the community like when I started. Like I didn't know who to watch, but I'm pretty sure like Ed was out there doing it before me and doing it really well.
Sure. I didn't realize he was around that long.
Geek Out.
Yeah, he's the best too.
He's always been one of my favorites.
Yeah.
But I mean, I didn't learn about him till 3 years into me doing it. So,
yeah.
So I mean, that was a pretty cool back catalog to go through and watch.
Yeah. Shout out to Ed for sure. Yeah, his stuff's Ed. Yeah. Oh, Tats Tunes and Toys.
Tats Tunes and Toys. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
An awesome dude as well.
My good friend Large.
Yeah, he's great. He's coming to the show, right?
He'll be around. He might sell you a tattoo.
So yeah, he's gonna say he's doing tattoos there. Yeah, that's awesome.
I've talked to him.
That'd be fun to do, like how they do that at shows. I know he's doing it like privately, but like to have a tattoo set up at a vintage toy show would be pretty awesome.
Yeah, like he wanted that at another event. I don't know how the insurance for that kind of thing works.
Oh, I guess that's true. Yeah, it's a little.
I don't want people to get to sue me.
Yeah. Yeah, not great. Okay. I think we're almost on an hour now, so I'll probably cut it off there. I just want to remind everyone again, Hoosier, September 13th and 14th. 14th is the main day, Greenfield, Indiana. I'll put it in the description, all the info, obviously on your Facebook or your Instagram or Tim's.
Plenty of parking, just park wherever on the lot. It's that's kind of what they advertise.
Yeah. Is there parking lot sales or no?
No, nothing like that.
Cool. Well, thanks, man. It's been so cool to talk to you in person, face to face, finally. And thanks for everyone that's been watching. Both YouTube, our channels, and this live stream.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, it's been cool. All right, man. Have a good day.
Thank you. Bye.
Talk to you soon. Bye. Love ya.
Love ya. Bye.
End the stream. It's awkward.